All right, y'all. I got another good episode of Dance Talk with y'all, man. Got one of the heat, young heavy hitters out here, man. You got to give him his flowers, man. Give him his flowers. My boy is out here doing the work. Doing the work. I respect the people that do the work, and they do the work in so many different places. He has touched different stages, you know what I'm saying? Showing, and y'all know his face. He be around from East Coast, West Coast. He got one of the most popular groups right now called Tutters. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all know who I'm talking to right now, then you know. Other than that, he's gonna introduce himself. What's up? Tell the world your name.
What's good, y'all? You feel me? It's your boy Hector, intricate Ascencio. You feel me? Repping the Bay Area, Hayward, California.
Hey,
You know, just feel me? Just in here, ready to talk to my boy Swizz. For this dance talk, and I hope everybody's good. So
right?
yep.
Bay Area home right there. That's my other home. So, all
Yep.
right, so we're gonna start at the genesis. So, how was life for you as a youngster, mother, father, sister, brother? How was life for you in your home?
Well, shit, I'm actually the middle child, so yeah, I'm actually raised with actually majority like all women. So I have an older sister and a little sister,
Okay,
and I'm with my mom's. Even I'm still chilling with mom still till like right now. You feel me?
ain't nothing wrong with mama
My
love. Shout outs to that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My dad, you feel me? He's been around too. Like they're not together or anything, but yeah, no, I still see my pops too.
That's dope.
My mom is Nicaraguan and my dad's El Salvadorian. So I'm Central American basically. So they just crazy, bro. They Latino. They go like yelling and hella shit. It's just regular Latin house. So yeah. That's pretty
Okay,
much it for right there, Yeah, just love my fam. Everybody's pretty much like their own person in this house, so that's kind of like cool.
that's dope.
Everybody has like their
You're the
own.
only boy.
Yeah, I'm the only boy.
So how is it being the only boy in the midst of your siblings?
Bruh, it is crazy. Cause I feel like I'm actually the most chill one. Like I feel like I said, everybody has their own personalities. Like my mom, she's very like third world country. She comes straight from Nicaragua. So like
Okay.
she like always like you need to do this, you need to do that. But I'm like I don't know, like uh, my sister, she's actually my older sister. She's funny because she an essay. You feel me? She with the gang shit and shit. So I tell her like, hey, calm your ass down, bro. Like I don't know if that's the way to go, but all right. And then I'm the dancer. I feel like I'm like the kind of like the black sheep because I do my own thing. Like I'm the only dancer in this house or anything or in my family. I'm the only one who like dances. And then
Okay.
my little sister, she's the one like she's the academically smart one. Like she's like I have like big hopes for her. I'm like you go to college and you do all that shit. Like I respect you. So
That's
yeah,
dope.
that's pretty much how it is at my house. Yeah, just I'm comfortable around women.
That's dope. Nothing wrong with that. So,
Yeah.
would you say you had love in your home growing up?
Like tough love. Like yeah, that's what I would say. I would say tough love. Yeah,
Okay.
cause like was about to say my mom like yeah like she's crazy like she's just fucking wild and always yelling and shit but I know she cares though like like she always puts a roof on her house and put clothes on my back when I was a kid so like it's like I would get love if I really deserved it
Right.
and like also get punished if I deserved it so like
Okay.
that's how I really get my ass whooped sometimes my dad is actually the more chill one like I actually feel like I have more of my dad's personality like he's the funny go get active type dude. But he's an SA too though. He's a cholo too. But it's weird like like you wouldn't expect him to be an SA because of how chill he is. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
he's also with the shit, so it's like all right, you feel me? Like so I'm like yeah, bro.
Okay.
That's how I would say my house is. Yeah, just tough love, bro. Just
Well, that's
tough love.
cool. So, life outside your home. Where exactly you were exactly raised in Hayward?
Yeah, so I'm born and raised in Hayward, but like during middle school, I moved around a lot. So like right now I'm in Oakland. Like right now I live like in the heart of East Oakland. Like I live on
Okay.
Seminary. Uh, was about to say, but in middle school, after elementary, I moved around within the East Bay. So I moved from Hayward to San Lorenzo, then to San Leandro, and then now Coliseum, Oakland. I live like over here where
Mm.
the Raiders used to play at. That's where I kind of live by.
Okay.
And yeah, but overall though, I'm just local Bay Area dude. Like I'm down with my A's, down with my Raiders. The only difference, I just don't go for the Warriors. I'm a Lakers fan though. That's the only difference. You feel me?
All
So
right.
yeah.
So for you growing up in the Bay Area, like what was the soundtrack? What was the fashion? Like what was the lifestyle like outside your home?
Hyphy, bro. It's just hyphy. That's just the key word I always like think about. It's just hyphy, going dumb and shit. Cause it's just that's how it is. Like it's just like as soon as I step outside my house, I already know like you gotta be on your toes. Just stepping outside my house, I already gotta be on my toes. You know.
Yeah.
So like just it's always been like that. Especially like when I was more of a kid, like gang shit was like even more popular than what it is now. Like out here, you know. Cause yeah, it's just a lot of Migo gang shit, and also like my black people, they got their gang shit out here, uh, and it's just not Oakland. It's all around the Bay. Like you could go to San Francisco, there's some hood shit going down. You could go to Richmond, it's hella fucking hood. I don't even step foot in Richmond. Uh, but like East Bay, like if you know your people, you're good. Like you know what I'm saying. Like it just depends on what crowd you hang out with. Luckily, since like being a dancer out here, I feel like it's kind of like a privilege. Like it's a good thing to be a dancer because nobody really fucks with you like that. Like all the homies and shit. They be like, oh, not like he danced. So you just leave that nigga alone.
Mm.
Like we you know but and also like I could be cool with like the techies up in SF. Because I do. I'm chill and shit. I could talk properly and shit when I want to. It's
That's
just
cool.
it's just who you hang around with. It's like living a multiple lifestyles in one.
Mhm.
Because you just never know who you could be cool with, who you could run into, all that shit. There's a lot of. It's very diverse out here.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So what's the fashion
The fashion,
like for you
it
growing up?
changed
Like
a lot.
what's the
It
fly? What's
changed a
the
lot, bro.
fly?
Like now everybody into the drip. Everybody's all into the drip now. I feel like everybody kind of wears like the same shit now, but like back in the day, like growing up, like it was like that's why I feel like I get the word hyphy like no matter what because back in the day up until now, Bay Area people just always find like a way to make the drip still kind of hyphy. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
back in the day, it would be like baggy ass white tee with my jabos on, like baggy ass pants, some forces or some shit with a little big ass new era hat or something.
Okay.
But like now, like yeah, I wear joggers and shit now, like probably just some normal t-shirts or some shit.
Chill.
Like I
That's
said, always
that.
making it Bay Area based, so I'm always wearing my Ace cap or some shit. So yeah, like it's just putting your culture to what already it's happening in fashion overall. So
Right.
we just always make sure to put the Bay Area culture within whatever we wear. So that's
Mm.
why I kind of noticed. Everybody just likes to rap hard.
Yeah.
So yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So where did you find dancing and where did dancing find you?
Bro, I actually found dancing in school, bro. Like going to school out here, like I said, like I met Nemesis, right?
Yeah, I remember Nemesis.
Yeah, Nemesis is actually my sensei, bro. That's the person who taught me how to dance. You feel me? So I
Mm.
actually I actually grew up with Lavish and Nemesis in the same neighborhood in San Lorenzo. So this is like when I moved out of Hayward. I was in middle school. It was sixth grade. I was passing by the library, and then I see this nigga Nemesis, just this little Filipino motherfucker hitting glides and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? You feel me? What the fuck is that? You feel me? I already had watched like You Got Served before that and all that shit. So I was like, oh shit, like people really be fucking dancing out here.
Yeah.
And then like that's when I discovered turfing because like that's our main style out here. Like that's the style that got popular before all the other shit. So yeah, like even if you were popping, people would be like, "Oh, bro, turfing." You feel me? So I would just always hear turfing constantly. So
Okay.
that's how I kind of like figured it out through YouTube and stuff. Like Nemesis put me on like, "Oh, you should watch Get Wet" and hella shit. And I just personally dove in more personally, like at home.
Okay.
So yeah.
So um every dancer goes through an emulation phase before they will find their initial thumbprint. Who are some dancers or what are some things you were looking up to find who you are or what you like?
So like that same year was the first season of America's Best Dance Crew. So me and Nemesis already had got like our big inspiration from the Jabberwockies. Like even we love
Mm,
Jabberwockies, bro.
that's
So
dope.
like just already like the way they move and hella shit was already like damn, like I want to be just like that. You feel me? and then plus going into turfing, like that same year, like I just seen what everybody was doing. Like, what kind of helped me go more into turfing was the fact I watched Oscar. Like Oscar Kosh,
Yeah,
because he's one of the only few Latinos really turfing. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So me being Latin, that kind of gave me more of an opportunity to go and learn like turfing because like I didn't know if it was acceptable. It's mostly a black dominant culture dance style. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Especially out in Oakland, it's kind of hard to be accepted within that scene from like back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Not now; it's more open now, but back in the day, it was kind of like, are you really from the gutter? Like, are you really from the hood? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, luckily, yeah, like I've been raised through all that shit. So,
Okay.
yeah, like when I seen Oscar, that's how I really got into it. I was like, oh shit, like you feel me? Bruh knows how to tug. Like, bruh really be fucking with it. Like, oh shit, I want to be just like bruh. Like,
My son Oscar definitely be messing with it though.
hell yeah,
Um,
he fucks with it, bro.
Facts. So all right, in the Bay Area, there's a rich history of boogaloo and the dance
Hmm.
that goes with it. So necessarily, how did you find your way? Correct me if I'm wrong. Skipping that and going into turfing, because in a sense, turfing and boogaloo is two different worlds on the same like platform.
Yeah, so it's crazy, bro. Like I said, like turfing was such a big thing when I was getting into it
Mhm.
that like yeah, like I didn't learn boogaloo until I got further into my dance. Like you feel me? Like into my dance history. Like what was I about to say? Like I barely started learning about boogaloo probably like 4 years ago, like 3 years ago, and learning about San Francisco strutting and hella shit. Like I was like,
Yeah.
damn. And actually, the reason why I found out about Boogaloo is because Oakland Boogaloo is because I found out some turfers are actually related to like the black insurgents and like media circuit. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And shit. And I found out that turfing was actually baby Boogaloo. It was baby Oakland Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Like so, it's basically like the nephew style of Oakland Boogaloo
Okay.
and like what I was about to say, yeah, like like the whole basis of learning of it and why I was so late was because like I said, like turfing was such a big thing out here back in the day. Like I said, you could be popping, but people wouldn't know the difference. Like they would just be like, "Oh, bro, just turfing." You feel me? Like
Yeah.
like so I would just think turfing. Like even in bone breaks and hella shit, I just thought that shit was turfing. But obviously, when I joined like my teams later on and stuff, they put me on game. Like, nah, like this is where this comes from. Woo woo. And obviously, when I got into flexing, like when I seen the remasters on ABDC, shit started clicking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's not really turfing. Like, bro's a flexor. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, so, hold on. Los, I'm in the interview, bro. Just slide, bro. Just slide. All right. Yeah, see what I'm saying, bro? Everybody just, it's the same shit. Like, you feel me? But yeah, nah, just, yeah, like that was like further on later on is when I got like the history like on point. You know what I'm saying? Kind of
Yeah.
learning like what was the difference of everything. So yeah.
Okay. So um, I know I will move to the Bay Area. What's that? The summer of 2010, and by this time, Get Wet
Yeah.
is popping. Get
Hella
Wet is
lit.
popping. Super
That
lit.
was that was our battle fest. You feel me?
Yeah, so
Like
Get Wet is super popping. They have the rock paper scissors series. They have the funeral, know your rank. They got all these events popping.
popping.
So, did you participate in Get Wet first, or if I'm correct me if I'm wrong,
Uh-huh.
Mikey's Golden Gigs?
Nah, so like it's crazy. So like growing up, I was watching Get Wet, but
Mm-hmm.
the first battle I actually went to was with like my middle school homies, like Nemesis and everybody.
Yeah,
We went to Tetris, like our Bay Area Tetris, the Asian nigga. Like I don't know if
probably
you
if I
ever seen.
seen, probably if I seen.
Yeah, yeah, like well, if this is for everybody, if y'all don't know Tetris, we have a Tutter named Tetris from the Bay too. That I like one of the people I look up to. He's from Hayward too, but like yeah,
Okay.
that was actually one of the first battles I went to. It was actually a backyard battle in Hayward.
Mm,
That was thrown by Tetris and like Retro, and everybody slid through and hella shit. And then that was my first debut, but it wasn't really my debut because people were like, I don't think I really did good that day, so people didn't really remember me.
right.
But my real debut though was Retro's GX3. It was actually the day you were there when you battled Scoop and Laylo. It
Oh
was
yeah.
that day. That was actually
Okay.
my first battle, bro. Like debut. Like you feel me? I had battled earlier that day and I lost to Turfer Girl. I lost to Turfer Girl that day.
Mm,
Yeah, bro. So I didn't start out in Get Wet and shit. Like I always wanted to be a part of Get Wet, so that came in later. You know, like I just was putting in my work around that time. You know,
Right.
uh, 2010, 2009 era. You know, so yeah.
So, um, in the midst of everything going on within the Bay Area, within turfing, there's not a lot of teams. So, with the teams that were available, if you didn't make your own team, what was a team that you joined?
All right, so that's actually hella good question. Like people are kind of confused. Like it's actually a lot of teams still out right now, but people don't know about it because like you know Turf Fiends is the face. Turf Fiends is the face of turfing, no
Yeah.
matter what. You know, I give my flowers to them. Like no matter what, like
Hey,
people think.
man, I remember one time I'm at my mom's place and my sister and my mom had shown me a video, and this was, mind you, I was already living in Cali. I was just home for a visit. And my
Yeah.
mom was like, yo, you need to be doing more stuff like this. And she had shown me the Turf Fiends. It was the Yak video where they was like dancing in the street.
Oh yeah, dancing in the rain. Yup.
Yeah, and that was the video she showed me. And I was like, yeah, these dudes is definitely like the face of turfing, like for real.
Yeah, for sure. Like I'm always gonna give my flowers. You know, like even though they're one of my rival teams, you gotta give them their props. Like you feel me?
Right.
Uh, you feel me? Like what was I about to say, but deeper into the team shit. There was actually like back in the day when I first started, it was more acceptable to come out with your own team. You know, like I actually wasn't on no mainstream team like the day like that you were there on
Yeah.
GX3. I was with Lavish and Nemesis and my boy Smooth, and we were called X Rated. That was our team, and that's how we actually started. And then, but like I noticed like later on in turfing history, like now like getting into like the recent times, like
Yeah.
the main teams that people want to join is either BA or Turfies. You know, it's either
Right.
BA or Turfies. You know, and what I was about to say, I'm on a team with called Unknown. That's Dopey Fresh's team. I don't know if you know Dopey Fresh, but
Sound
he's
familiar.
one bro. He be doing all the flips and stuff. You know, like he has dreads and he always be flipping and shit.
Probably if I
But
see you.
you know Coolio, right? Steezy.
Yeah, I know Coolio.
Yeah, yeah. So we on the same team. Like
Oh, okay.
he's on the team too. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, like you wouldn't know because like that we're not the face of turfing. You know what I'm saying? But like there is still like multiple teams. There's a team called the Aspects from Berkeley. They're actually a new team. Like that's actually my give them hella props because like people don't like to do that no more out here. Like people
Right.
don't like to start up with their own team. You know?
Because
So
usually when I
that's
hear about like especially right now, when it comes to teams, it's like it's not a lot of teams being put forth. And if it is a team, it's like a super team. Like Turf Fiends has always been Turf Fiends since they like started.
yeah.
BA is BA. And even though BA is not what it used to be, BA is still carried by certain dancers.
Like they're carried on by their legacy, like kind of.
Right. So it's like now with everything kind of scattered, is like, all right, for right now, even though they could talk about like a turf fiends, like the most popular group right now for me in my eyes will be Tut Gods, because y'all go harder than, but y'all all from different sects of
Yeah,
the world.
yeah. So I'll get into that in a bit. What was I about to say? But like back in the day, I would say like the reason why there was hella more teams was because teams were coming from their own city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like even before a whole BA and a whole like just turf teams, like this like San Francisco already had hella teams, which is like my team Unknown, Super Sick with it, that Retro came from, and Multi and everybody.
I remember that.
Yeah, super sick with it. They had Dummy Squad. Uh, I don't know if Richmond had a team, but like Hayward used to be like GoBots, like you feel me, like Dav and all them. You feel me? Like I said, yeah, like my old team was from San Leandro, you know, San Lorenzo. That's X-rated, you know, and shit. Vallejo, they got BTA. They used to have an old team called KIA. You feel me? Where Peanut came from. You know, Peanut, the finger circus dude. Like he
Yeah,
came from a team called KIA. And then BTA, you know, Left Side and Grim, like they're
right,
from BTA and Vallejo. Like so, yeah, like that's how the teams used to be back in the day, you know. But like I feel like Turpin kind of lost that over time, you know. People just kind of wanted clout, you feel me? So they either going to Fiends or you going to BA, you feel
right,
me? But there is still actually other teams though right now. So like I said, like with Berkeley right now, I respect them because they got my boys, the Aspects. You feel me? It's a new team. They're from Berkeley, Dooley J, Gizmo, all them. Uh, I'm with Unknown. The city still got a team. You know, that's my team. and then Oakland BA and Turf Fiends, and then
Right.
BTA is actually still alive too from Vallejo and shit. Like Grim and Left Side, they still going with their own shit, you know. So I respect it. There's still like a little bit of teams, but like majority you gonna see BA and Fiends. You know, that's the
Okay.
whole experience.
So
Yeah.
now the circuit that was available for dancers to come and participate. So besides the ones that's we'll just go down the list. So besides the ones that's usually probably at someone's garage or park, um, you never did golden gigs.
Nah, actually, I did the later Golden Gigs, but like I wish I could do the original Golden Gigs. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like there was like the later Golden Gigs was by Mick Marvel.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's still around. Like I actually haven't seen Mick Marvel in a minute. But that was like the later Golden Gigs. Like you feel me? The old Golden Gigs, I don't even know who that was really started by. It might be by the same dude.
Right.
Uh, and then yeah, like Get Wet like died down, but I don't even
What
know
get
why.
what which get wet events did you participate in?
I did Know Your Rank, and I did the funeral one time, and for sure, like the one that's up on YouTube is that I only have is the People's Choice,
People's
the
choice.
People's Choice. Yeah.
Okay. And how
So,
was it for you to participate in all the get wet events?
bruh, that was like probably the hardest, most painful part of my dance career, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it so solid, bro. Like, and that's what I feel like why turfing is not even at its full potential as it is right now because they didn't go through what we went through during those get wet days. You know, they didn't have a name to be like, nigga, you weak as fuck. You cranking my nigga. Like they didn't have none of that. They didn't have a fries to call you out your seat when you weren't even supposed to battle that day and still put you on. Like, fuck it, we can just go and have a intricate versus envy. And that like that's the background story to that day. Like I fucking got my ass dog because I wasn't even ready to battle that day. But they threw me out there, and I was just like, "Fuck, bro!" Like, you feel me? It's like either do it or you bitch out. Like, you feel me? It's like, yeah, bro. Like, it was hard times, bro. Like, you feel
Do,
me?
do
But
you do you
I'm hella
do
grateful
you,
for
do
it.
you miss get wet on the dance scene?
Fuck yes, I hella do. I hella do. That's what I'm saying. Like, it might have been the worst, painful days of my dancing career, but it's what made me, bro. Like, you feel me? And I feel like if we had that still to this day, like a lot of turfers that you guys see now would
Mhm.
not be accepted because Frajanine would be the one to put you on that standard. Like you feel me? They will be the one to put you in your rank. Like know your rank. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
the event know your rank. Like that's why I love Get Wet. Like it kept niggas in their place. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like I wouldn't get a top tier battle unless I earned that top tier battle. Like all right, we've been seeing Intricate put in work. You feel me? He been kind of getting some W's lately. Let's put him up against a Chunky. Let's see how he do against a Chunky. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Let's see how he do against an Oscar. Let's see how he does against an Envy or something. You know?
Yeah.
And like nowadays, that's how I feel like turfing. Like what we aren't doing right now. Like we are just letting anybody think they up there. Like you know what I'm saying? And like what work did you put in? Like you feel me? What you just street showing? You bar showing? Like that's your work? Like you feel me? Like
Yeah.
that shit ain't gonna cut it. Like that's why you ain't got no raw material, my nigga. Cause you just out here doing the same moves on the train every day. You feel what I'm saying?
So
So
you did when Retro had his events the Dance for Money events.
yep, I do. Yep. Bro, I got dogged during them days. Brother, you were here when I was coming up. Like you were here
Yeah.
when I was going through it. Like I was just really like you feel me. I lost to Johnny Five at that motherfucking event. That shit,
You ever did Johnny's events the Turf Inc.
yeah, yeah, no, that's like now. You feel me? Like I say, that's where turfing is now. Like turfing is like more for the public, like because now like Johnny has a lot of whole like he lets anybody in. You know, like all style dancers and hella shit. You know,
Yeah.
like pop breaking and you know just put them up against turfers or something. You know, but I would say our new battle fest out here is Scorpion's event, WDA.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, because
Shout out to
like it,
Scorp. He's a BA member if he is still.
nah, he's actually Animaniacs now. Scorpion's
Oh, so
Animaniacs.
he's no
Oh, that
longer BA.
nah. That actually happened like a while ago. That happened like I say kind of after you like left out of here. Like yeah, that happened during that time. Yeah. Was about to say Yeah, that's the other team I forgot to mention. That's actually the original, one of the original Oakland teams too,
And
Animaniacs.
Maniacs, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What I was about to say, but as it comes to circuits right now, yeah, like turfing, I would prepare like kind of like more all stylish wise. You know what I'm saying? Like I would kind of just like do more than just turfing or anything, because it's just more for the public and stuff. Which I respect Johnny for because he's on his hustle. He's trying to make his shit worldwide.
Right.
Uh, but compared to Scorpions, like I know he's trying to make it worldwide too, but I know Scorpion has more attention with turfers. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I still feel like if I were to go to a WDA, I would prepare it like if I were going into the fest. Like I would like my
Okay.
theme, I would like my music set up on point. I would make sure I have all my material ready for bruh, whoever I'm battling. And like I feel like the tournaments are like kind of more serious in that event.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
All
And
right.
then
So now that you went through the ringer of all these events, your
yeah.
name has rise to the top. Now intricate is a thing to talk about. Is he's up there, he's doing the work. All right. So now you start to travel to New York.
Yup.
So now you start coming to New York, and how was that experience for you coming to New York and expanding your brand as well as showing the world your skills?
I hella loved it, dude. I love New York. That's why I love coming to New York all the time because I feel like when I go there, it's a refresher of why I need to still be on my shit. Like, and that's why I feel like turfers should take those travels like too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I love to visit everybody, say what's up, but like I love to still lab when I go out to New York, like their sessions, like the sessions out there be more legit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
people are still trying to give it their all. The newcomers all got still new different shit. Like even like when I kick it with all the OGs and shit, they still got game to put me on. Uh, it's just a real big refresher. And
So on your list, who's some of your top battles in first we're gonna start in New York and then we're gonna go back to the Bay. So who's some of your favorite battles in New York that has taken place for you?
the one actually like I can name all of them. I feel like every battle that I have battled in New
Yeah.
York has been a big battle for me, bro.
Okay.
So so the first one was when I first got out there. Respect to my boy Lou Tuts, bro. Real fucking talk,
Blue
like
Chucks.
because I was background story of that. Like you feel me? We was actually really funking. Like you feel me? We was talking hella shit on Facebook for like a year. You feel me? And like bro was saying I was a bitch and hella shit. I called him a bitch and hella shit. You feel me? We was supposed to catch hands. You feel me? Like after we battled and shit, but not like you feel me. It turned out like Luke Tuts was one of my best friends, bro. Like bro, we actually hella alike. And he respected the fuck how the battle happened because he actually came in late to the new era session, and when I got to New York that day, that was my main fucking goal. Like I was like, nah, I'm finna battle this nigga today, bro. It's finna fucking happen, bro. So as soon as he walked in the door, I said, nigga, like I'm battling you today. Like you feel me? I've been waiting for this shit, and I respect Lutez because Lutez was like, shit, you here, bro? You made it, bro. Like let's get this shit in. Like you feel me? And then after that, we smoked upstairs at the venue in the rooftop, like one blunt, and he put me on game, like you feel me, man? Like New York shit. Mucka was my second one. I respect the fuck out of Mucka too. You feel me? Cause like I don't know. I personally I don't like the way his hands are. I feel like they're kind of sloppy. You
Okay.
feel me? But he put me on game. Like it doesn't really matter like if your hands are sloppy or not. Like that man has cold concepts, bro. Like you feel me? Like it doesn't matter. Like he will still hit you back to back because of how many bars he has in his head. Like you feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that was like the challenge. Like it was kind of like a bar for bar challenge when it came to that battle. And then the last one was just the one I had. Like I just came out. You feel me? I battled that boy
Yeah.
Magic. Um,
Woo! That magic battle. Woo!
Like I'm waiting for that shit to drop. Big ups to Magic, bro, cause like yeah, Magic. Like I already like been watched him like coming up,
Yeah.
and I got a lot of respect for him too, cause like, yeah, same thing kind of with Muka. Like, I kind of feel like his hands aren't straight, but that man got crazy bars too. Like, he just got hella ideas, you know. And I feel like when we were battling, I feel like the first round, I was going light, and then I feel like he took it light, like you feel me. And then the second and third, I was like, man, fuck that. Like, let's turn it up a bit, bro. And bro was with the shit. Like, bro, see, now I turned up, and he was like, all right, I'm gonna turn the fuck up. You feel me? And I was like, let's now to fight.
That battle was lit.
Yeah, that battle was hella fun, bro. So like, respect to Magic too, you know.
Shout out to Magic. Shout out to Off the Grid.
Yeah, shout out to OTG. Shout out to Primo. Yeah, bro. Like, you feel me? Shout out to Primo because he's the one who asked me to come
What's up, man?
Yeah, man. Yeah, so that actually kind of goes into like, yeah, like traveling, like, you feel me? I just been waiting this year. That's why I was kind of glad that Primo asked me, because I've been kind of trying to quarantine from like traveling because of the whole virus shit. So I felt like I waited enough to go to that event. You feel me? And I'm like, yeah, that was fucking lit. It was worth the wait. Like, you feel me?
That battle was definitely, that event was definitely,
yeah, it was fire.
Yeah, definitely, and it was dope because, granted, other battles and events had happened. However, I do believe in myself. For all the battles I've seen this year, you definitely like that. You and Magic battles is in the tops of as far as events that I've gone to, like the Zilla Madness, the OTGs, Rounds of Flames, like the events that are out here. And I'm seeing the battles go down. Like, for me, like, yeah, you're definitely in my top 20 list for battles. You and Magic. Facts.
Bro, I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate the fuck out of
it. Y'all came with fire that night.
Bro, that's what I was waiting, because I was supposed to battle Kool-Aid that night. I was supposed to battle Kool-Aid. But I know he had the whole fest situation, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, I got respect.
Will you and Kool-Aid get around to battling sometime soon down the line?
I already been looking forward to it. You feel what I'm saying? I actually, like, Kool-Aid's been on like my hit list for years, because when I first got to New York, that was one of my mentors. You feel me? He's the one who kind of put me on like my flex and connect game, you know, compared to Cali. You feel me? Like, I kind of understood what connecting more was when I met Kool-Aid in person, you know. So yeah, like, that's why I want my battle with bruh, because it's just a student trying to honor his sensei. Like, you feel me? I give credits to everybody who I feel like put me on game. You feel me? Yeah. So, and I like to return it back with some rounds. You know?
Some rounds. I respect that.
You feel me?
So who's some of your favorite battles or top battles in the Bay?
In the Bay, shit, bro. I say one of the biggest battles that helped me boost up my career was when I battled Schoolboy the first time. Schoolboy,
he disappeared. He's another dancer that disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah, man. Like, that's like my bro right there. I respect Schoolboy. He's still around. He's still chilling shit. Like, he be smoking with niggas and shit.
I remember.
Yeah, but yeah.
He was supposed to battle. He was supposed to battle Wayne at one of the Get Wet events that Wayne was supposed to come up to. Yeah, it was rather one or two, I believe. And they end up not battling. I was supposed to take the battle, but bro didn't want to battle me.
What?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, nah, that's the thing about, like, I feel like Bay Area people need to stop doing. They be like picking and choosing they fights. You feel what I'm saying? I kind of got like that too a little bit, just when it comes to like certain dancers. But like, nah, like, if it's like some fade that just needs to be ran, like, just do it, bro. Like, you feel me? Right. I feel like people should just do it. Regardless, I feel like it's just a good opportunity to get some footage. And you feel me, just like, you feel me, keep your name relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that's all it really is at the end of the day, just consistency. You know?
Yep.
So, yeah, bro. Like, but back to Schoolboy though. Like, yeah, that was one of my first big battles, because he's one of my favorite Tutters that I grew up watching, besides Oscar. So it used to be on YouTube, but I tried talking to the dude. It was actually at my battle. It was actually in my garage at my old house.
Okay.
Was about to say, but yeah, I guess the camera people like switched it up, and they do different shit now, so they took down the battle. But that battle really made me because I think I was the underdog that day, you know, and Schoolboy was already not dancing at that point, kind of. But for him to come back and dance that day, people were already hella juiced, you know, like, ooh, Schoolboy about to battle again, and oh, you about to battle Intricate? Like, let's see what the fuck Intricate do against this
Hey,
veteran. So I was like, man, fuck that. I remember talking to Lavish too. Like Lavish was like, bro, you better battle this nigga. And I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous today, bro. I did not even. I wasn't supposed to battle today. Like you feel me? I was like, I don't know, but I had some heat, and then I took his ass out, and I was like, oh shit.
hey.
I was like, hey. uh, another battle. I'm gonna keep it solid, bro. Still to this day, even though I keep losing, this nigga Strobe, bro. This man Strobe, man. Like you feel me?
Oh, another
That's
one came a long way.
yeah, man. I respect my guy. You feel me? Like you know, he's the Drake to my Kendrick, bro. Like I'm Kendrick, he's Drake. You feel me? And I feel like that's just how the story is. You know, like everybody always wants to listen to some Drake. You feel me? But
Yeah.
you gotta be in the mood for some Kendrick. You know?
Okay.
So what was I about to say? Yeah, no. When I first battled Strobe, I got embarrassed. I ain't gonna lie. I got fucking dog. But that rivalry is what kind of got my name boosting because it was like you feel me, like it was like Naruto and Sasuke shit. Like Sasuke was Strobe. You feel me? He has all the skills already. You feel me? He's already raw. You know what I'm saying? Compared to my Naruto, like I had to after like getting dogged and hella shit, I had to really put in my work extra harder. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I was already like the body bag for turfing. Like people would just be like, "Oh, you about to battle intricate today?" Like, you feel me? That's an easy body, you know. So
Oh,
coming from
wow.
that, yeah, bro. So yeah, coming from that to where I'm at now, like that's why I respect Strobe so much. You feel me? Because he kind of helped me out with that growing part of my life, you know, and dance, you know. So yeah, and the last battle, I would say, like I said, I still lose to this person too to this day, but it's F, man, Chunky F Tuts, man. You feel me? Chunky F, like you feel me? The last battle we
Chunky,
had,
chunky. Another
yeah.
turkey.
That man's an issue. OG is still an issue, man. Like I was about to say, that's actually the person I have. That's the least person I like to battle, bro. I don't like battling Chunky, bro, because one, he has a very big name in the Bay. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's already a huge disadvantage if you're battling, bro. You feel me? And he's very like I respect my guy. He's fucking clever when it comes to battles, but he's just like even if I feel like he doesn't have material that's up to par that day, he's just
Yeah.
clever enough to know how to battle you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like he knows how to like already. He really like. I feel like he doesn't even know. Like he doesn't even have to like study his opponent, but he knows what to do once he sees one round of the person. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
he's quick to like think of clever shit to just win the battle, like skill points and hella shit. Like you know. So
Okay.
like big kudos to him. You know. That's why I don't like battling him. Like he's just very smart. Yeah, he's just hella smart, bro. Like you feel me? So yeah,
So
those are
three. All right. So shout outs to those dancers. So
yeah.
now, correct me if I'm wrong. You will go on to now again expand yourself as a dancer and stretch your name out so the world can really know who you are and what it is that you do. So now you will go on to win World of Dance.
Yeah, bro.
How was
Times.
that? How was that feeling?
All right, so yeah, no, bro. Like both times were different experiences.
Mm,
Uh, the first one was the biggest one to me because one, I've been going to the same Bay Area World of Dance for like fucking years. Like I've been going for like 6 years straight, and I was hella juiced because that was the last year they were doing it at that same location that I've been going to.
mm.
So it ended up being, and then one of my best turf and rivals in the game, Turf Bieber. We
Shout
both
out
made
to
it.
Turk Bieber.
Yeah, man, I respect to my dude right there, Mr. Sakamoto. We both made it to the finals that day, bruh. And shit, like, and I think that was actually the first time at that World of Dance that they had a real turf battle as the finals. You feel me?
Mm.
So it was a big thing. Like, I already don't, I haven't, I had like, I was already on like an undefeated streak that year. So
Yeah.
that battle was already like, that's the one that's gonna take the cake and it's against Bieber. Like I know Bieber like has majority of like turfers are pretty biased. Like you know even though they're my people, like they're kind of more on Bieber's side than my side. You know,
Okay.
so that was already a big deal for me that I like a pressure I had to get over my head. And yeah, bro, like I was just hella glad I executed, dude, and then I was hella fucking juiced. Like that was like a big honor because like I always been wanting to win the world of dance, like you know. And that's when world of dance was still kind of big than what it is now, because now it's just like J Lo shit, you know. It's just J Lo shit now. They don't even put in the same money as they do for the battles now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So that's why it was such a big thing for me. And the second roller dance was pretty big too because it was I'm the first turfer to win two back to back and not in the same place. Like I won in LA, so like that was even huge for me because I ended up battling this dude named Bad News. I guess he's an OG crumper and respect to
Okay.
him. Like he's cool. You feel me? Cool dude. Cool dude. Uh, was about to say yeah. Like people don't know this, but Bad News actually took out one of my all style team members, my nigga X, like kind of like a while before that battle, and I kind of like kept that in my head. So like so when I was seeing him in the finals, I was like, man, this one for my nigga X, bro. Like fuck this shit. He don't know, but I know. Like you feel? I'm finna win this shit, and I'm in LA. Fuck these niggas, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like you feel me? I was just hella juiced, bro. Like yeah, man, cause like you already know when you're winning a tournament outside your hometown, that's a big thing because you're repping for your city, you know.
Right.
And LA, and the Bay already have a rivalry all the time, you know. Like
Right.
we're very different from LA people, you know. So that was another thing too. Like it was just repping for the Bay that day, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much it,
Two
bro. You know?
victories in a row straight. And nah, because it's crazy because from I've spoken to other turfers and they definitely recognize that, yeah, you definitely went on some like undefeated streak. Like you really was on top of your game. Like you was really like consistent in winning and performing very well. So, and
Yeah,
that's good to hear because I'm there like, yo, I didn't, I mean, I'm seeing it, but I don't really know the details of everything that was going on. So it's just like
yeah,
when I have these people inform me, it's like, yo, no, Intricate have been on top of his game. I'm like, yeah, I can see it. He all up, he in this state, this state. I'm seeing him hold awards. Like, yo, shout outs to you for doing that. Definitely.
brother. Yeah, man.
Um, Granted, there's not too many lanes for there's many lanes, but it's not like dances are in all the lanes when it comes to certain stuff. So
Yeah,
as a dancer, have you ever done any other commercial work where it's like music videos, maybe film,
yeah.
commercial?
Yeah, actually, was about to say I've actually done more music videos and was about to say film more, like, but not even like I like you said, like it's always like different lanes to different shit, and I also feel like certain dancers are meant for certain lanes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, what was about to say, the one thing I haven't done and I still want to do is a commercial. That's what I haven't done. I haven't done
Okay.
a commercial. But I've done, excuse me, my bad. I've done multiple music videos though. Thanks, actually, respect to my boy Lavish, because you know, like I said, I grew up with Lavish, and he's on Turf Fiends, so
Right.
like he put me on G-Eazy shit. Was about to say who else? Fucking Johnny. Respect to Johnny. He actually got me on the Kendrick video for the All Right.
All right, John. Yeah.
You feel me? Like I said, I give my flowers. You know, I like, but the one gig that I actually did get myself and respect and kind of like it sucks because I don't know if you know Farside in them, right?
Yeah.
AOV. Like,
Yeah, I know.
I
I
don't
know.
know. I don't know if you heard the news lately, but they going through some whole like child like scandal right now, like some fucking whole ass shit, some rape shit. Like I'm not with that shit. You feel
That's
me?
crazy, and it's wild because
Yeah,
not in a sense that, but the fact that um it's everywhere. However, there's been an uproar more so in the dance community lately where it's names are being brought out in regards to their
yeah,
behavior, and it's just like, yo, like,
yeah.
yeah,
I'm gonna get into that.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
like
gonna get into that. Bro.
that's a
Yeah,
whole nother discussion. However,
yeah,
it's just like
that like that's what
it's
sucks because
wild.
yeah,
It's
like,
wild. It's
yeah,
wild.
because before all that shit, like yeah, like I had joined AOV, and that joining them had got me opportunity to. I don't know if you know who Troy Boy is, but
I'm not familiar.
he's an EDM artist, like you know like the music, you feel me,
Okay.
like dubstep and shit. But he's known like all the all style dancers dance to his shit. But I got to go on tour with him that same year. I was going undefeated and
Mhm.
shit. 2017, yeah, I had got that gig. Crystal hit me up and was like, "Hey, yo, like I was actually coming back from France with Strobe
Okay.
from Fusion Concept, and then yeah, like, I got booked for a tour, bro, for Troy Boy's Left Is Right album and shit. And that shit was hella dope.
That's
Like
dope.
that. So that was like my personal thing that I brought to turf, and I actually brought Troy Boy EDM to turfing because like after that I put on the turfers to shows to perform at like in LA and up in the Bay. So yeah, so
So with
that was
with the new opportunities you got, you had open doors for your fellow peers.
yeah, man. Cause
That's
like
dope.
like it was just like a whole different stage. We're always like, especially as like dancers in our element, like which is rap and hip hop. We always like do hip hop like kind of music videos and shit, and shows. So like to do like an EDM show is like different. We're turfing to EDM. So
Right.
it's like oh shit, like that's different. Like you feel me? So that was cool. Like shout out to my boy Troy Boy. I'm still hella cool, bro. So I fucks with Troy Boy, man. Solid dude, humble artist, man.
So now in 2020,
Uh huh.
um, you and a few selection of others have created this super group called the Tut Gods. How
Yeah.
how did this team form?
So originally, respect to everybody on my team. So this is just the real background story from my perspective, my version. You feel me? So everybody got their own version, but so the way it happened in my eyes was about to say originally people were just calling Strobe a tut god. They were just calling him a tut god already. Like I
Okay.
forgot who he had battled that year or something or whatever, but they were just like, all right, fuck it. Like Strobe's a tut god. He's the tut god himself. And then that same year, me and Strobe got booked by Scorpion for WDA to battle Left Side and Grim.
Mm,
And I guess Strobe had already went to Paris that like before that or something. I don't know. Like I guess he went out there to judge, so he knows Cannon from Fusion.
okay.
And I guess once me and Strobe battled Left Side and Grim and that footage came out, even though we lost, like Cannon still invited us because he was like, "Oh, Strobe, you have a partner," and like, what the fuck? Like he's raw too. You feel me? So I was like, "Hey, like, what's up, y'all?" Like, and then so he invited us to Paris. We did Fusion Concept, and we did hella good. Like we went up to like semifinals, especially for Americans. Like that's hella hard. Like Europe is hella biased towards Americans, and hella shit.
Sheesh.
So yeah, so during that trip, me and Strobe were like, "Fuck that, nigga!" Like, you feel me? We both tut guys. You feel me? Like, we're both tut guys. We're both up in Paris, like, doing what the fuck we doing, like, for tuts.
Yeah.
Like, thank you, bro. Like, I respect that. Thank you, Strobe. You feel me? And hella shit. And from there, we were like, Strobe like asked me like, "Hey, bro, like, we should make our own team called Tut Guys and shit." And I was like, "Hell the fuck yeah! Like, that's fucking smart. Like, you feel me? Like." Everybody's gonna want that name, you feel me? Like just being
Right.
a god of tutting, like what the? That's hella raw, you feel me? And then we decided to pick our main five, and we had picked Energy and Nasty and Dream. You feel
Mm,
me? For the other three, uh, some other shit's happening right now. Energy is not really with us right now,
okay.
but yeah, that's a whole other shit. That's a whole different discussion. But yeah, but those were the first three that we put on the team with me and Stroke. So it
Yeah,
was
because
me.
I know usually when I would see Tut Gods, it would be Strobe, you, Energy, and I rarely seen the other two that you named, which is Dream
Yeah,
and
Dream and
Nasty.
Nasty. Yeah, Dream and Nasty. So they're kind of more on the low dancers, like like they come out once in a while. You feel me? But they're hella raw. I actually I don't know if you've seen Nasty battle recently, like, but you seen East Meets West the footage.
I don't think so, no.
It's the event that Zell threw. It's called East Meets
Oh,
West.
all right. I remember Zelda on the event. I know that.
Yeah, yeah. So if you search him up, Nasty battled Nick Fatal that day up in
Okay.
the battle. So he's hella nice. He actually fucks with hats too and shit. And
Are these two gentlemen? Because their names sound very familiar. They sound like they used to be in Heat.
yeah, Dream for sure is in heat
Dream.
still.
Okay.
Yeah, Dream is the one with all the crazy bone break angles and shit. Like you know what
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
saying?
Because I'm like, yeah, I know this
He
name sounds
battled Mac.
familiar.
Yeah, he battled Mac. Remember on Powell Street? That was
Yeah.
actually at me and Lavish's event, like with retro and shit. Like yeah, so he battled. Dream's already been around this shit.
Yeah.
Uh,
'Cause I'm like,
yeah, yeah, and then but later on, like yeah, we kind of just decided to expand it. Was about to say we ended up getting Arsenal. One of the
yeah, I
first
remember.
people to join Arsenal. Then we got Knuckles. Knuckles is actually a veteran Tutter from out here. He's actually the same age as me though. Like we're both 24, but like he was actually out before I was. Like he's actually an OG technically.
Mhm.
Knuckles is an OG Tutter from the Bay. Was about to say, and then we just recently picked up X. Your guys' X, the New York
Okay.
X, and then who else? We got fucking Droopy. We got Droopy again, another Bay Area
Okay.
Tutter.
I know Droopy. Yeah.
Yeah, Droopy, and then fuck, it's hella hard to remember all these fucking names. And then we got Pumpkin. We got Pumpkin
Yeah.
too
Shout
now.
out to Pumpkin. Okay. Yeah.
You
Pumpkin.
already know, yeah, man. Like it was just like at the end of the day, though. Like probably can't name everybody right now, but at the end of the day, though, like Tug Guy's message and like from my perspective was just like, yeah, like let's gather the elites and let's make it a thing. You know, like let's make a worldwide team. You know, I feel like we
That's
both
smart,
have,
man. Smart.
yeah, you know, like it's just like get more worldwide with our audience and hella shit. You know, like if you don't catch a tug out here, you'll catch a tug out somewhere else. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like they could do the work on that state. I could do the work over here on this state. If there's a tug out in another country, they'll handle it for us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a real we're just making an elite group. You know, like on some Red Bull shit. You know, but for
Yeah.
tuggers. You know,
Now that's
so yeah,
dope. That's definitely dope.
yeah,
So
bro.
you mentioned earlier that you and Strobe had went overseas. How was that experience?
Yo, that was so lit. I'm not even gonna
Yeah, I
lie.
think that all dancers should strive for that. Like go outside the
Yeah,
states and really see the world.
yeah,
Yeah.
bro. That was a big ass honor, dude. I'm gonna keep it fucking solid. Like respect to Canon and Fusion Concept. You feel me? Like thank you guys for bringing me and Strobe out. Was about to say, yeah, man. Like for me, it was a for sure a big ass thing because one like going back to the family stuff. Like I said, it's tough love in my house.
Yeah.
So like me dancing already is kind of like a iffy thing for my family because they're like it's not a consistent thing, like to get money, but
Right.
like it showed that day and that trip showed them that what opportunities I could really get from dance. You know what I'm saying? And like once my mom heard that they were paying for my hotel, they were paying for my flight, they were paying me, and they're giving me food, like make sure I'm set. You know, it was like a big like shocker. You know, like I felt like a real elite world dancer. You know what I'm saying? Like damn, like bro, like I'm not representing just for the Bay no more. I'm representing for my whole country. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, United States of America.
Yeah, nah, stays America. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So that was like one for me. Two, obviously, just the traveling, like just to see different shit. You know, like it was cool to see France and like their different architecture and stuff, and like just to get inspired by different other dancers. Also meeting the other different dancers and seeing how they get down and hella shit. Yeah, bro. I just hella felt world class finally for the first time in my life. Like,
That's
damn,
dope.
bro.
That's a dope
Yeah,
feeling.
bro. Yeah, man.
So, all right. So, I mean, we conversed on it earlier in regards to your last battle with Magic. So what's next for Intricate? What's up next?
Right now, I'm really trying to like get more on my like creative side. Really, like I just kind of like started this new thing for turfing. Like it's for free too and hella shit. Like nobody's really getting paid. It's like voluntary shit. Like I'm just got into film a little bit. So
Okay.
I've been had this GoPro for like the fucking longest that I never used and shit. And I bought a gimbal for it and hella stuff. And I'm just like making videos for like turfers. It's called The Room. So
Yeah.
if you guys all that. It's called on Instagram is the Roomcito, and then on YouTube it's just the Room.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's just something to it's just showcasing different turfers and our different genres that we have. You know, like there's always like different turfers. Like I'm a turfer, but I like to tut. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
there's certain turfers that like just the bone break, and there's certain turfers that like to glide. You know, so like I'm just going through all those different types of genres and shit. Uh, Another thing is just kind of trying to do more shows like more on the art side. I don't really give a fuck about the mainstream shit. Like a
Yeah.
music video can always come and go. It's like a one day thing. Especially like going through that shit. Like I already kind of realized what the industry life is kind of, and I'm kind of not. I kind of really fuck with it. But like I kind of like doing art like shows. Like probably like hopefully trying to get into more like nonprofit type of shit.
Okay.
And like learning how to like create like shows for turfers like on some whole like art upscale shit. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
like
dope.
yeah, kind of like what flexers are doing right now with that whole flex ab shit. Like, like that
Oh
shit is
yeah, yeah.
tight. Like it's really showcased. Like that's where the money and the real crowd is at. You know what I'm saying? Like really putting on like those artsy shows that people like be like, damn, like what? How did that move me today? How did that inspire me today?
Yep.
Just off of surfing. I just want to get more onto like more than just dancing type shit now.
That's dope. As you
Come
should.
on,
As you definitely should.
thank you,
Um,
bro.
who's before we wrap, like who's some of your favorite Tutters and why?
All right, so
Like name like let's say your top five.
top five right now. Uh,
No matter if they old, new, whatever. Just
new
yeah,
or
just
old.
solid top five.
All right, my top five still to this day is number one, Rated R. Rated R is
Shouts to Rated R. Shouts to
the
Rated R.
fucking yeah the fucking
Another
goat
dancer
right.
that disappeared.
Yeah, like that, all my favorite tutters are the ones that disappeared. You know what I'm saying? So like Rated R, Oscar still to this day is my favorite tutter.
Shouts to
I
Oscar.
was about to say Skullboy still. Right now, since he's back and alive, Knuckles, one of my teammates, Knuckles, because he
Okay.
he gives me that old like Cali Tutting vibe, where we used to like do like little pantomiming and shit with it. And then last I would say is even though it's my biggest rival, but still my brother is Strobe. Like you feel me? He was
Oh,
actually he was actually never my favorite tutter because like we always had this rivalry, but like now like really being on team with my nigga and shit, like that dude really inspires the fuck out of me, bro. That nigga Strobe really be on his grind when it comes to just tuts. You know what I mean? Like he always likes to make his tuts new all the time. You feel me?
right.
Like oh yeah,
Yeah, his
appealing.
performance at
Like
Zip Madness was fire.
yeah, bro. I feel like he's just the best seller. Like you feel me? He's the person that like no matter what you would pay to see that nigga's touch. You feel me?
Yeah, he
So
definitely be
yeah,
putting
top
on.
five. Yeah,
Definitely be
man.
putting on.
All
Because it's
right.
one of those things where it's like at top, like especially when it come to tutting, it's like especially when I was in the Bay, there was only a few people really doing it. It was
Yeah,
only like a few, and at the time, it was like by the time I got there, there wasn't Oscar. There was Oscar. There was Chonky. Skullboy was like I said. Skullboy by the time I got there was pretty much out.
yeah. He's pretty
Um,
much.
Rated R, but Rated R was more so as I was on the West, he was in the East.
Yeah, that like
By the time I really planted myself in the West, he was gone.
yeah,
He was
yeah, man.
gone, and then it was like when everybody starts to like slowly stop dancing as far as the events go, it was like that was when you guys start to shine and rise. You,
Yeah,
you,
bro.
Strobe, who else? It
Uh,
was well, y'all two the most lavish, but lavish as far as Tutton go, you and Strobe. But other dancers came and started to build themselves as dancers differently. But
yeah,
y'all was
being
the ones that really pushed for Tutton the hardest.
Yeah, man, and it's actually crazy right now. Like we're pretty much like extinct. That's how I'm actually feeling right now with turfers in the Bay right now with Tutting. Like it's still just me and Strobe and Knuckles and just the same names. Like I feel
Yeah.
like right now I need to get on my teaching game because I feel like a lot of turfers are like just mainstream and just trying to do the fiend split the whole time. You feel me? And just do the you know, like I feel like turfers right now are forgetting the what made us raw is the fact that we did have all these different types of turfing. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah,
Especially when
yeah,
I was there, y'all had a lot because the
yeah,
group that you mentioned earlier, what was it? Animaniacs. Like a lot of
hmm
the groups that's like Dav and those guys, like they weren't tutting, but they had like that turf bounce. They had a lot of that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of going on. So, so I'm just sitting there like when I hear people talk about turf and I'm like, yo, it's not to say the new kids don't know how to do it. However, it's like if they're not doing it, I would hope that the old dancers or the seasoned dancers, I should say, would show themselves more so people could really see what turfing is
yeah,
on a
hell
dance,
yeah,
like on a just on the groove side, just moving side, like you know what I'm saying, versus majority of the time, like when we come to the Bay for this generation, it's the tutting, it's the bone breaking. Somebody, depending on who they are, might have a nice glide or
Yeah.
wave. But other than that, nobody's really, maybe you and a few others may show like turfing for real, like in its essence.
Yeah, man. Like that's yeah. I'm actually kind of glad with that because like actually people are actually doing more of what you're saying. Like actually, I feel like yeah, since you haven't been out here in a while, like people are actually we're losing the bar for bar type of turfers, and we're actually like turfers are actually trying to get into that more, the whole groove and shit now. So
Okay.
it's actually kind of opposite right now. Yeah, actually it's kind of weird because I feel like there's now few selected people who are doing bar for bar now compared to like the grooves and shit now. So like that's actually tight that you mentioned that. Like I was like, holy shit! Like you feel me? Like oh fuck.
Because I'm like, I know, I pay attention to dancing for what it really is, and I know, no matter the generation, every generation is gonna come in, um, loving what they love, based on what
Yeah,
they see first, what they feel like the calling of the style or the technique is. Like they're gonna like present themselves that first. They're
yeah,
gonna say, "Oh, I like this. I'm going with this. This is what I like." Versus, you probably run into an OG who will say, "Yo, I like you." Oh, I'm teaching classes. You could come to my class and I'll teach you some foundation.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of, and it's not a bad thing where dancers find out later foundation, because no matter what, it's like just you being involved in the dance is a beautiful thing.
on God, on
Yeah.
fucking God,
So
bro.
it's
For
just
shit.
like everybody needs to make sure to definitely in the midst of finding the technique or the style that they love, find the foundation, like connected to
Yo, on God.
it.
Hell yeah, bro. Shit, man.
All right. So any last words for you for the people that's gonna see this?
Yo, shit, man.
Tell
Just
them where
all
they
I
can
got to
find
say.
you. Tell them where to follow you.
Hey man, if you want to follow me on Instagram at Intricacito, INTRICACITO. YouTube, just type in Intricate Verses. You'll see all my battles. And the last thing I gotta say, actually, since my boy Swizz is here, and I'm the people who are running from me that I still need my rounds with is you, Droid, Kool Aid, and Drake. All right,
All
I
right.
know you down, but
I'm
but
on
the
your
other
list.
three
All
gotta
right.
start running.
I'm gonna take this serious. I'm on your list. All right.
It's good, brother. You already know it's long overdue, bro. It's long overdue, bro.
Now we
Like
gonna
you,
get it in because right now, especially like for me, the dancing on the battle scene needs to be more fun.
on God,
Needs to be
on
more
God.
fun. And back to what we was talking about earlier, like with Neiman Fries, really knowing, like people need to know their place. Like, yo, know your rank. And in my mind, it's like, yo, even though I'm seasoned, I'm like, I actually love where Intricate has come. So in my mind, it's like, you know what? Give him the battle.
On God.
Give him the battle. Don't be on some old. Nah, I'm over it. If this person has put in the work and it's respectable, yo, give it to him.
Thank you,
Give it to
bro.
him. So in
I
my
appreciate
mind, it's like, yo, when I see you, we getting it
Yeah.
on.
Hell yeah,
We getting
bro.
it on. We
You
getting it
ain't running. But the other three niggas I mentioned, Droid, Kool Aid, and Drake, please stop running, bro. I've been ready, bro. So that's all I gotta say, bro. Like you feel me? And that's the last message I gotta give. I love everybody in this motherfucking channel. Whoever's tuning in, thank you, bro. Like
Yeah,
always try to make it fun, man. You feel me?
it's
So thank
fun.
you, thank you,
No
bro.
problem. So thank you for your time, Intricate. This was dope. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you, bro.
So that's another great episode of Dance Talk, y'all. Y'all got to know Intricate. Matter of fact, quick question. How did you get your moniker Intricate? How did you get that name?
Bro, you're gonna hella laugh. I was actually hella high one day with my boy Nemesis, and like my name was Goofy at the time. It was just Goofy, and then I was like, bro, I don't really fuck with that name, bro. Like I was like, I don't like I know I'm goofy as a person, but like I don't really fuck with it. And then I was like, bro, what about intricate? Like that sounds kind of raw. Like you feel me? And I didn't even know the fucking meaning or anything. But one day in class, we're reading a fucking book and then the word comes up and I'm like, oh, like this is a real ass fucking word. So then I look up the definition and I'm like, what the fuck? Like that's exactly the way I dance. It's diverse, it's precise and it's multi-dimensional. So that's why I actually like the name actually came up naturally before I even looked up the whole meaning of it. So yeah,
That's
like that's
dope.
how I got it.
Dope.
Yeah, bro. Thank you, bro. Well, shit, man. Yeah, you have a good day, bro.
Likewise, yo, this is another great episode of Dance Talk. We are over and out.
All right, late, bro.
Holla.